Okay, so I'm putting some water on the wheel just so that this thing will stick. You know, it's just a hunk of clay right now, so I'm making sure it's attached. And now I'll always wet your hands, and I always have a sponge just in case I need more water. Put a little water on the top. And now I'm going to turn the pedal on so it's going to start spinning. So here's the clay, my hands, and the wheel. And I'm trying to become one with the clay, because if you're nervous or upset or hold your breath, most likely you won't be able to make anything on a potter's wheel. You'll just be too nervous and it'll kind of like go off, and then you see what happens. So you're trying to stay focused, press down. So I'm using one hand on the side, one hand on the top. And what I'm going to do is pull up on the clay and push down on the clay until it's centered. Now I've been working at this for a little while, so it's pretty easy for me to center this size piece of clay, and you can see it's centered. Next step is I take my thumbs, I'm holding on to the side, and I'm pushing down. And so now I have this great hole in the middle with a little piece of clay that, because I have a nail that my nails are a little bit long today. Now I'm going to hold the side and push over to this hand in the center and then push over. So you get a big hole in the center and pull the clay up. So now we've got a thinner piece on the side and a bigger hole, and I'm going to do this again. Now I usually decide beforehand what I'm making, what I'm going to make. So this, because I'm getting ready for the show in Hopkinton, what I'm going to do is I need to make a bunch of bowls. So I keep pulling the clay up from the bottom, my hand on the outside compressing and the hand on the inside, and I'm pressing the clay together. So I'm going to stop for a minute and get one of my pointy tools, because I can feel a little bit of a air bubble in the side of this piece. And if I get it now, I'm just poking that air bubble, I won't have a problem with the good, it's gone. Okay, so now I'm going to change my position. I'm going to use this side of my finger to press in on the bottom. And bring some of that clay up. And I forgot to tell you, I slowed down the wheel a little bit. And I want to get the inside perfectly bowl shaped before I even do anything with the outside. Well, the other thing I should tell you is what I'm doing is not only keeping my hands very still while I throw this bowl, but I have huge amounts of support. I'm using my knees, and I'm using my ribs and my hips to keep my hands still so they don't go flopping all over the place on the wheel. So this bowl is pretty much finished. I'm going to pull out the top a little bit more.